Hello everyone. I'm Laule. Here, many of you already know how to install MySQL database and the phpMyAdmin administration tool for the MySQL on the Ubuntu Linux OS. Today, I will share with you how to install and use MySQL with the phpMyAdmin on the Docker. Okay, let's go. Hello everyone. The first we need to open my blog at my blog levelout.net. And for the videos today, that we will go to the topic with the Docker. That we will install MySQL and the phpMyAdmin on the Docker. Here, there are some steps and some command line yet to the install and use MySQL database and the phpMyAdmin yet to manage everything about the yet for the MySQL database. We need to install Git Docker VScode tool on the Ubuntu Linux before. That we will go to the step 1. With step 1, we need to pull the code from the GitHub I already prepared before. That we will create a folder just to contain the project to code from the GitHub. And we will open this folder with the VScode window. Okay, and also open new terminal as well. That's the to do to run the some command line with the Docker. Next, we need to run some command line with Git. Yet Git initialize for the RIP project. Yet and connect the Git server with the Git localhost. Git pull, Git check out man. Okay, write it. Then we need recheck the Git the remote connected or not. Yet connected, and now Git pull. Okay, check out man. That we can see from the left the left menu of the Windows Visual Code window. There are some files here, but we need to care the Docker Compose file because Docker Compose contains the information to the create image and the container. Yet here there are two services here for the first for the MySQL image database and the second for the image phpMyAdmin. Yep. We finish step 1. For go to the step 2, that we need to configure and run the some Docker command to download image and set up containers in Docker. Yep. The first, however, that we need to configure some info on the Docker Compose file. Yep. Here, there are some info we need to configure here. The first, we need to understand about the relationship between phpMyAdmin and the MySQL. Yep. phpMyAdmin is a tool. It's tool run on the browser and monitor everything about the MySQL database. Yep. But we need to log in. We need to log in into the database MySQL through phpMyAdmin on the browser, and we need to some info about the credential For example, DB use password, use password hot, okay. And we will configure reply some info here environment for the MySQL database. For example, if you want anything you want to reply, for example, my TB, my user, my password, and my root password. Yep. Um, we need to understand about the different between MySQL password and the MySQL root password. Yet MySQL password is a password for the risk user, my user, to the manager, my DB, but not MySQL and the MySQL root password is a password for root user. Yet root user is the user server, the server admin on the MySQL database. Yet it is a difference between them. Okay, and the we need to reply here. Yet and the same. Yet MySQL root password the same the MySQL root password here environment from the image of MySQL. Okay, and the side chain. Yep. And next we need to run this command line. This command line. This command line means build image and the create a container. Yet it does yet two tasks. It does two tasks here. And before we run this command line, we need to check if there are any image and any container at the moment in the Docker. Check the image for first. No, yet no image here. No image here. And we need to recheck if there is any container as well. Okay, no container here at the moment. Okay, good. And now we will run this command line to the build and the run container, build image and the run container. Compose up the dash build that t. Okay, we can see on the console log window that Docker is pulling the MySQL image here, and here the first project is running. Yet it will take some second. Please wait second. Okay, we can see Docker is pulling the image phpMyAdmin as well. Yet a project is running and it takes some second. Please wait a second. Okay, done. Yet right now recheck if there are any image and the container at the moment on Docker. That we can see there are two images at the moment. Yet the first for the MySQL database and the second phpMyAdmin image. And we need to recheck if there are any container at the moment. Yes. And there are the containers yet here, yet from the two images above. Okay. And yet here container here yet for the phpMyAdmin and the status up yet on the 80 port 80 on the container, but the 8080 on the porter in the our machine, yet our machine, host machine on the browser. And the second container, second container is running with the porter 33 and 6 on the container. And we will run reserve MySql with the 33 and the 7 on the our machine, host machine. Okay. This mean two these two container either ready running yet, but we need to run. We finish step 2. Right now we go to the step 3. To recheck the result good or not, that we need to open to run the URL on the browser and to check everything. We can see that result. We can see result the phpMyAdmin either run on the browser very well. Yet, and now we need to log in into the phpMyAdmin to the manager everything about the MySql database by the credential, username, password. And here there are two ways. There are two ways to log in inside the phpMyAdmin. The first we need to use the root user. The root user with the password for this root user. And the second way, we will log in inside the MySql database by username as password. Here, username password by the MyDB. Yeah, there are two ways to log in inside the MyAdmin. Yeah. The first, we will log in with the user root with the password, my root password. Okay. Here, the first way, user root and the my password root. We can see that is a result. That is result. With the user root, line the super admin, to manager everything about the MySql. Yet right now we will exit log out and the log in with user here. Just my user and my password for this user for the MyDB. My user, my password. Okay, we can see here user MyDB, user MyDB, and now we can do something with the MyDB. For example, we try to create a new table. For example, student with the 2 column. You have to check 2 column. For example, ID child data in. Yep. Auto increment, and the name for the string vector. Okay, and the massland. For example, 30. Yet 40. Yeah, massland 40. And the say. Yet now we have a table student. Okay, with the 2 column, and we try to insert some data into this table. Yet we need to insert the comment, and yet we try to enter name here. But SID we don't need to enter here because this field has a property auto increment. Okay, and go. And we go to the browser tab, and we can see that there are data here, and we can edit We can edit here and say go. Yet we can see, yeah, we can see data is the change. Yeah, okay. Good. Until now, yet until now, it's spend some step and some command line for the install MySql and the phpMyAdmin on the Docker. Yet it is very good, everything. And there is a small note. We need to know about the everything, everything to do here. Yet we can apply to the other OS for example the Windows Mac OS, because the Docker is the tool run independently that every OS. Okay, and I hope you practice more with this content contest. Okay, and apply to your project, your job, and your studying. Yeah. Thank you for watching and listening. See you next time. See you another video. Goodbye.